A humid dawn broke over the Arabian Sea, the salty air thick with the scent of fish and the distant calls of vendors already setting up their stalls along the Mumbai coastline. Dr. Anya Sharma, a marine archaeologist with a reputation for her meticulous research and relentless pursuit of historical enigmas, stood on the deck of a modest research vessel, her gaze fixed on the seemingly endless expanse of blue. For years, whispers and local legends had spoken of a submerged city off the coast of Gujarat, an ancient metropolis swallowed by the sea centuries ago. Dismissed by many as folklore, Anya believed there was more to the tale. Her conviction stemmed from fragmented texts and sonar anomalies detected during routine geological surveys. These readings hinted at structured formations beneath the seabed, too regular to be natural. Securing funding had been a challenge, but her unwavering dedication had finally paid off. Now, with a small team of experts and a remotely operated underwater vehicle, ROV, Anya was ready to explore the depths and either confirm or debunk the myth of India's Atlantis. The initial scans were promising. The ROV, equipped with high-definition cameras and sonar, transmitted images back to the control room. Amidst the expected coral reefs and marine life, distinct geometric patterns began to emerge. Straight lines, right angles, and what appeared to be the remnants of stone structures slowly materialized on the monitors. A palpable tension filled the small cabin as the team leaned forward, their eyes glued to the unfolding discovery. Could this be it? Evidence of a lost civilization, perfectly preserved in its watery grave? As the ROV ventured deeper, it encountered a large, intricately carved stone block, partially buried in the sand. The carvings, though encrusted with marine growth, depicted symbols and figures unlike any known ancient Indian script. Anya felt a surge of excitement, mixed with a sense of profound mystery. Who were these people? What was their story? And what cataclysm had led to their city being submerged beneath the waves? The answers, she knew, lay hidden within the silent ruins below, waiting to be unveiled. Subscribe to the channel for the next chapter to delve deeper into the mysteries of the underwater city. Days turned into weeks as Anya and her team meticulously surveyed the underwater site. The ROV revealed an astonishingly well-preserved urban layout. Grid-like streets, foundations of substantial buildings, and even what seemed to be a large public bath or reservoir. The scale of the city suggested a significant population and a sophisticated level of engineering for its time. The absence of easily identifiable artifacts, however, added to the enigma. Pottery shards and metal tools, common finds in archaeological excavations, were surprisingly scarce. One day, while examining a particularly large structure that resembled a temple or a palace, the ROV's sonar detected a hollow chamber within. Carefully maneuvering the vehicle through a narrow opening, the team held its breath as the camera illuminated the interior. The chamber was filled with silt, but on the far wall, faint traces of murals could be seen. Anya's heart pounded. This could hold the key to understanding the civilization that once thrived here. The challenge now was to find a way to access the chamber and the rest of the site without causing irreparable damage. Traditional excavation methods were out of the question in this underwater environment. Anya decided to deploy a smaller, more agile micro-ROV equipped with specialized sensors and a suction device to carefully remove the layers of sediment. The process was slow and painstaking, but the potential rewards were immense. Each grain of sand removed held the promise of revealing a piece of the puzzle. As the micro-ROV began its delicate work, the atmosphere on the research vessel crackled with anticipation. The team knew they were on the verge of a major breakthrough, a discovery that could rewrite the history of ancient India. The perfectly preserved city beneath the Arabian Sea was slowly yielding its secrets, and Anya was determined to be the one to bring them to light. The micro-ROV slowly cleared the silt from the chamber, revealing more of the intricate murals. They depicted scenes of daily life, people engaged in what appeared to be farming, fishing, and perhaps even some form of scientific observation, judging by depictions of celestial bodies. There were also processions and ceremonies hinting at a complex social and religious structure. The artistry was remarkable, with a level of detail that suggested a highly skilled civilization. Among the murals, one particular scene caught Anya's attention. It showed the city in all its glory, surrounded by lush vegetation and a thriving harbor filled with unique-looking ships. But in the background, dark clouds loomed and massive waves crashed against the city walls. Could this be a depiction of the disaster that led to its submergence, a tsunami or a catastrophic flood? Further exploration of the chamber uncovered a series of clay tablets inscribed with the same unfamiliar script seen on the stone block. Anya knew that deciphering these tablets was crucial to understanding the history and fate of this lost civilization. She contacted Dr. Vikram Singh, a renowned linguist specializing in ancient Indian languages, sending him high-resolution images of the script. Vikram was intrigued, admitting he had never encountered anything quite like it. Meanwhile, the ROV continued its survey of the city, mapping out its extent and identifying key structures. They discovered what appeared to be a sophisticated drainage system and evidence of advanced construction techniques. The people who built this city were clearly far more advanced than previously thought. The mystery deepened with each new discovery, drawing Anya and her team further into the past. Days turned into anxious nights as Anya awaited Vikram's initial analysis of the script. Finally, an email arrived. While a full decipherment would take time, Vikram had identified some recurring symbols that seemed to represent numbers and possibly astronomical events. This aligned with the celestial depictions in the murals, suggesting a society deeply connected to the cosmos. The ROV, exploring a large, collapsed building near the city's center, stumbled upon a collection of metallic artifacts. These objects, unlike anything found before, were non-corrosive and strangely lightweight. Their purpose was unclear, but their advanced composition hinted at a sophisticated understanding of metallurgy. Anya carefully catalogued each artifact, realizing their significance in understanding the technology of this lost civilization. As the team meticulously documented their findings, a sense of urgency began to creep in. The Arabian Sea, while preserving the city, also posed a constant threat. Strong currents and unpredictable weather could damage the fragile remains. Anya knew they had to work quickly and efficiently to extract as much information as possible before time ran out. The discovery of India's Atlantis was already making waves in the archaeological community. News of Anya's findings had begun to leak, sparking both excitement and skepticism. Some questioned the authenticity of the site, while others eagerly awaited further evidence. Anya remained focused on the task at hand, driven by a deep sense of responsibility to uncover the truth behind this ancient mystery. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on our progress and witness the unfolding secrets of this incredible underwater city. Vikram's further analysis of the script revealed a rudimentary calendar system based on lunar cycles and specific constellations. This confirmed the civilization's advanced understanding of astronomy. He also identified symbols that appeared to represent their rulers, or possibly deities, offering glimpses into their social hierarchy and belief system. However, the language remained largely undeciphered, a frustrating barrier in understanding their complete history. The metallic artifacts continued to baffle the team. Chemical analysis revealed they were composed of an unknown alloy, far more advanced than any contemporary metal. Some of the objects were intricately shaped, resembling tools or components of larger devices. Anya theorized that this civilization might have possessed technologies far beyond what history currently acknowledged for that period. Exploring the outskirts of the submerged city, the ROV discovered what seemed to be agricultural terraces and irrigation canals, now overgrown with marine life. This indicated a settled agrarian society capable of sustaining a large population. The level of urban planning and resource management was truly remarkable. The city was not just a collection of buildings, it was a carefully designed and organized metropolis. One recurring motif in the murals was a stylized symbol resembling a wave crashing against a circular structure. This image appeared in various contexts, sometimes accompanied by depictions of people fleeing. Anya began to suspect this was not just a decorative element, but a warning, a visual representation of the cataclysm that ultimately destroyed the city. Anya's team began to focus on the circular structures depicted in the murals. The ROV located several such formations within the city, now heavily damaged and encrusted with marine organisms. One of the largest circular structures, located near the harbor, showed signs of immense impact. Its outer walls were fractured, and debris was scattered around its base. Could this have been ground zero for the catastrophe? Further investigation of this damaged structure revealed fragments of a unique type of stone, not found elsewhere in the city or the surrounding seabed. The stone had a glassy texture, suggesting it had been subjected to extreme heat and pressure. Anya consulted with Dr. Kenji Tanaka, a marine geologist specializing in underwater volcanic activity and impact events. Kenji was intrigued by the description and requested samples for analysis. While awaiting Kenji's findings, the team continued to explore other parts of the city. They discovered what appeared to be workshops or manufacturing areas, containing remnants of tools and raw materials. This provided further evidence of the civilization's technological capabilities. The sheer scale and complexity of the submerged city were becoming increasingly apparent, challenging conventional timelines of ancient Indian history. The pressure to publish their findings was mounting. The archaeological community was buzzing with rumors, and several news outlets had picked up the story. Anya knew she needed solid evidence and a coherent narrative before presenting their discoveries to the world. The mystery of India's Atlantis was far from solved, but each new piece of the puzzle brought them closer to understanding its fate. Kenji's analysis of the glassy stone fragments confirmed Anya's suspicions. The samples showed clear signs of having been exposed to extremely high temperatures, far beyond what could be achieved by Abichni fires. He suggested two possible scenarios: a large meteor impact or a massive underwater volcanic eruption. Both could have triggered devastating tsunamis capable of submerging a coastal city. This geological evidence provided a plausible explanation for the city's sudden disappearance. The wave symbol in the murals now seemed less like a mythical representation and more like a historical record of a catastrophic event. The circular structures, especially the damaged one near the harbor, could very well have been directly impacted by the destructive force. Anya directed the ROV to focus on the area surrounding the most heavily damaged circular structure. Among the debris, they discovered more of the metallic artifacts, some fused with the glassy stone. This suggested that the civilization was aware of or even involved with the event that led to their city's destruction. Could they have been experimenting with powerful technologies that ultimately backfired? The discovery of potential energy sources or advanced weaponry within the ruins would have profound implications for our understanding of ancient civilizations. Anya knew this was a long shot, but the unusual nature of the metallic artifacts and the geological evidence warranted further investigation. The story of India's Atlantis was becoming less about a simple natural disaster and more about a complex interplay of technological advancement and unforeseen consequences. If you're captivated by this unfolding mystery, Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more incredible discoveries from the depths of the Arabian Sea. The team began a systematic search of the debris field around the damaged circular structure, meticulously collecting and cataloguing every artifact. Among the finds were several disc-shaped objects made of the same unknown alloy. These discs varied in size, and some had intricate engravings on their surfaces. Their purpose remained elusive, but their advanced material and precise construction suggested they were more than just decorative items. One of the larger discs emitted a faint intermittent energy signature when scanned with specialized equipment. It was a weak and erratic signal, but it was undeniably there. Anya was stunned. Could these be remnants of an ancient power source? The implications were staggering. If this civilization had harnessed some form of advanced energy, it could explain the sophistication of their city and the mysterious metallic artifacts. The challenge was to understand how this technology worked and whether it played a role in the city's destruction. Anya consulted with Dr. Elias Vance, a physicist specializing in unconventional energy sources. After reviewing the data, Elias was intrigued, suggesting the possibility of an ancient form of electromagnetic energy or even something beyond our current understanding of physics. The discovery of the energy-emitting disk sparked a new wave of excitement and speculation within the team. The narrative of India's Atlantis was evolving from a tale of a lost city swallowed by the sea to a mystery involving advanced technology and a potential self-inflicted catastrophe. The perfectly preserved ruins held secrets far more profound than anyone had imagined. As the ROV continued to explore the damaged circular structure, it discovered a hidden chamber beneath the main debris field. Inside, protected from the surrounding destruction, were rows of cylindrical containers made of the same non-corrosive metallic alloy. The containers were sealed, and their contents were unknown. Anya felt a sense of trepidation. These could hold crucial information, or they could pose unforeseen risks. Carefully, the team brought one of the smaller containers to the surface. After meticulous safety checks, they cautiously opened it. Inside, they found not solid material, but a viscous, luminescent fluid. The fluid emitted a faint glow and radiated a low-level energy signature similar to the disc-shaped artifact. Samples were immediately sent to specialized labs for analysis. Initial analysis of the fluid revealed a complex, organic composition mixed with trace amounts of unknown elements. Its energy signature was unlike any known substance. Anya theorized that this could have been the power source for the city, a form of bioluminescent energy harnessed by the ancient civilization. But how did it work, and could it have been unstable? The discovery of the energy fluid added another layer to the mystery. It reinforced the idea of a technologically advanced society, but also raised questions about the safety and sustainability of their power source. Could a malfunction or misuse of this energy have led to the cataclysm depicted in the murals and the geological evidence of extreme heat? The final pieces of the puzzle of India's Atlantis were slowly falling into place, promising a dramatic and potentially cautionary tale. The final surveys of the submerged city revealed a network of underground tunnels and chambers, many of them remarkably intact. Within these structures, the team discovered more artifacts, including tools, personal ornaments, and surprisingly well-preserved texts on thin metallic sheets. These texts, now under intense scrutiny by Dr. Singh and his team, promised to finally unlock the language and history of this lost civilization. The combined evidence, the advanced urban planning, the sophisticated metallurgy, the astronomical knowledge, the mysterious energy source, and the geological signs of a cataclysmic event, painted a picture of a highly advanced civilization that met a sudden and devastating end. Whether it was a natural disaster amplified by their technological endeavors or a direct consequence of their advanced power source remained the final unanswered question. Anya stood on the deck of the research vessel one last time, looking out at the now familiar expanse of the Arabian Sea. The secrets of India's Atlantis were slowly being brought to light, revealing a complex and fascinating chapter in human history. The perfectly preserved city beneath the waves served as a powerful reminder of the rise and fall of civilizations and the enduring mysteries that lie hidden beneath the surface of our world. The research would continue, the texts would be deciphered, and the full story of this ancient metropolis would eventually be told. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey of discovery. If you enjoyed uncovering the secrets of India's Atlantis, please subscribe to the channel for more fascinating explorations into the past.